from me. If I wanna test me, I ace it. I don't wait for nobody, I'm impatient. Trip off who? I'm on vacation. I pop when I do it, I'm flagrant. Never is out big. Please don't compare me to that's basic. The money only thing I'm chasing. Body snatch, you know I'm Debbie Cake. Men like to talk it, I hate it. Ain't hindered, I race it. New money, many outdated. If he say he don't love me, that's hatred. Call me miss, pull up in the latest. Double R truck backseat, too spacious. Cartier bracelets, make faces. 5,500 when I pay for my laces. Tell me what you want from me. Tell me what you want from me. Tell me what you want from me. Man, what do you want from me? Tell me what you want from me. Tell me what you want from me. Tell me what you want from me. Man, what do you want from me?
I'm vanilla, baby. I'll you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't turn me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me. That's right, whip your lovin' on me. Young J-A-C-K-A-K-A, Rico like Suave, young Enrique, speaking at AKA. She's an alpha, but not around your boy. She get quiet around your boy. Hold on, don't know what you heard or what you thought about your boy, but they lied about your boy going dumb.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Here is the Spring League star, Jake Bates, set to get this one going. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. Check go.
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
That's good for the Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, it's Richardson. He'll take a deep shot for downs. That's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
So, after the touchdown, here's Jay to kick this one away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I whoop ass, man.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington.
That's yeah, very wrong, very wrong, very wrong. Very wrong.
Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Play action, Prescott. Bails out of the pocket. Pressure coming, and they take him down. A dose of the hurry up offense here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And oh, someone steps in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Jones. And the Colts get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB in you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Marshawn Nealon, the one to send him down. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he pushed deep into enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Working quickly here. From the 24. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Straight ahead with Taylor. Oh, he lost the football. And the Cowboys scoop it up.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Oh, hell no.
They give it to him again. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of a defense.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
First down.
Ah, fuck.
Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
So that was an exciting 1st quarter, but not the cleanest. A couple of early turnovers. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down.
Here we go.
Prescott here from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Zaire Franklin.
Intercepted by the Colts. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Taylor now up the middle. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 7. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And that makes it 3rd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Ready.
Richardson on 3rd. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys got a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting in completion.
And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Past midfield to the 45. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Yeah, Perry. What do you think?
Trying the right side with Vaughn. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys, hoping to get the scoring started soon. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They are now set for 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take! What do you think?
From the red zone now. Rolling left behind. He will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Yeah, what the fuck I just picked this now?
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Josh Downs to return it. He stops on the return at the 27.
Ready, set!
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go!
Now Richardson to throw. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Finds his man Downs. And he'll get it up to the 44. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
It is caught left side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space. Take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Play action with Richardson. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 20. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
I know I did that wrong.
Intercepted. Picked off by Eric Kendricks.
Fuck.
And the Cowboys get the football
That's me.
back with minimal time to go.
I could hit X.
Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
He's on the move. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
What do you think?
He'll throw it. Fits it through the middle. And they finally
Ain't no fucking way.
big gain and a new set of downs. Now Brandon Aubrey will
Nigga, hey, I'm losing. That's my fault. I'm blaming myself.
42-yard look from the left
So I get ball back, somebody gonna score.
Gay's
I'm
kick
gonna
is good. And our first half ends with 3 points. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space, he's past the 30. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room, some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here we go.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Offense up to the line fast. From the 47. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the
60
33-yard
Maverick,
line.
60 Maverick, go.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
He's throwing for it. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Cowboys have it on the edge of their own goal line. They're at the 3. We've got a good one here. They cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Turpin with a return. And that return comes to an end as they touch him down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Waiting, take.
Dak to the air here. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Bro, you better stop throwing that shit. That shit gonna turn out bad for you, and I'm gonna grab that bitch. You gonna lose like that.
Exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd
Stop
down.
throwing that motherfucker like that.
Yeah! Here we go! Waiting, take.
Throwing again is Dak.
I'm telling you, you trying to go for that go ball. I'm taking that bitch out the air.
Coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
That's caught for the 1st.
I'll
And he's going to be
fucking take that and shit.
22. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Throw complete to Lamb. And this one's going down to the 33 before being stopped.
Fucked up. Why am I keep running with fucking Prescott?
The Cowboys have it with a lead, but the win's not secure just yet. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Yeah! What do you think?
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the older ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Looking right, and he finds him. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54.
Working inside the red zone. Flush down out to his left. Now he takes it. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first to stop this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. The give here on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Yeah, here we go. I take. What I take.
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And they really want to lose, so that's I blame myself. I blame myself.
A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Dowdle can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's it, 2nd. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
The Colts take a timeout.
That's what he's on, bro. He winning by that weak ass shit, bro. He weak.
So now here's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, God, he weak. Yes, man.
He's back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And that is the catch.
Yes, man. That's my fault.
So that should be the one that does it.
I blame myself.
Big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall.
I blame myself.
Where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
I blame myself. I like to cook myself.
Aubrey now to kick this one
I'm
away.
looking to get there.
And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. That one's cut along the left sideline. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's second down coming up.
Get it. Ready, right?
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown, and there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. Did the Colts get to it in time? Yes, it's Colts football. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. First down now, ball on the 39-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Rolling out to his left. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll run now on second down.
I'm not getting another touchdown, bro. That shit dead.
They got 2 yards.
You're not getting no touchdown, bro. That shit dead.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're
They
going to
won.
see
Can't get no touchdown.
play. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw. He rolls to his right. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win.
He's throwing it off the line of scrimmage, bro.
That one might not sit so well with everybody down
He
on the
threw the
field.
ball off the line of scrimmage.
Too, but he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
That shit ass, boy. He threw the ball off the line of scrimmage. Come on. I ain't losing that game. That shit dead.
If you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. So for Brock Heward and all of our...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California.
One time for
Stadium in the South Bay, in Santa Clara, California.
Close City. Time for the morning.
Here's Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. And off we go from Santa Clara. Debo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's McCaffrey. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
To throw, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wisnowski, to punt. Josh Downs set to return for the Colts. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him.
Have a baby by me, baby. Have a baby by me, baby. Feel me now. Have a baby by me, baby.
Way to start a drop. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. On 2nd down, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Big strides. Look at him go. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Looking to throw, Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he's trying to turn the corner, but will not do it. Brought down behind the line. On play action, Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around...
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Colts.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only the ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately. The result is a touchdown.
They'll run here with Taylor. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end.
6. 49ers nothing.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This is going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
1st and 10. Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, E.J. Speed.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he'll get this only to about the 10. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They go right back to Taylor. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. They'll go play action. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And the Niners will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge fourth down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
He'll look deep, left sideline. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. So Kittle comes in motion. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. In motion comes Pittman. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jair Brown. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good, so add one more, and it will take a first-half lead into the locker room. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Anthony Gould now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready, break.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Now, faster, faster.
Down at the 43-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
13 yards. First down, Colts.
Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempt.
Jonathan Taylor inside the 20. The speed on display. He's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make
How does he keep jumping?
Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain.
He keep jumping that shit. Got something for his jumping today.
So, after the touchdown, here's Jay to kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
It's a pickup of 12. First down, 49.
You can see the trust they have in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3-and-out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Juju Brents. And the Colts are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page. As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more.
Okay, ready?
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Richardson. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Let's go.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Samuel there to make the catch. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here is 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set.
They'll roll out here with Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Colts are going to
dumbass. Pure dumbass.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. When that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they forced a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A give up the middle to Taylor. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I'm betting a hole now.
Out of that one, it's 2nd down. They'll go again here with Taylor.
I'm betting a hole now. Bitch ass. Ain't no win. Ain't no win.
The Niners will use
timeouts.
They'll be disappointed.
Ain't no win.
The 1st down.
But knowing a lot of motherfuckers been doing this shit.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll roll forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll drop to throw.
Oh, shit, come on.
Out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He does it, and now 3rd down comes up. On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Richardson to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the 1st down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
A play fake. Now it's Purdy. He's going to look downfield once again. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players. That's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
One last shot now for Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Martin Bros, that's how all my niggas roll. Hey, all my niggas go. Martin flow, that's all my niggas. Hey, all my niggas roll. Eyes open. I've been smoked.
Grandma was in A, auntie was in A, mama had AAA. I wasn't scared to crash anyone anyway. I ride the side while bro had a get away. I gotta penetrate, I gotta generate. I got like 20 some years to my hood, now I gotta go live away. I'm out of town, but I'm not on the getaway. I spin a giveaway.
We have a perfect day for football.
That's how all my niggas roll. Hey, not all my niggas roll. Hey, not all my niggas roll. Hey, that's all my niggas roll.
Matt Gay has it teed up, and we are underway now at Lucas Oil Stadium. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
First carry for Najee Harris. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1. Plays like that will really help this offense settle in here on the road.
And when you go on the road, you also have to deal with the fans as well. When you have those types of runs, that'll settle them back into their seats.
And this one too low.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the...
Hey, that's all
yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor from 17 yards out. And the Colts take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Well, that's how you take advantage
Oh, my nigga, bro.
situation, meaning balls turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Hey, my nigga, bro.
They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now is to go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Play action. It's Wilson. Here's one deep for Pickens. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Juju Brents. And the Colts will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Now Richardson's going to shift things up.
Bad job.
Now on 3rd
I'm gonna make the breakfast cigarettes today. And then the ashtray. I threw that straight.
Dante Jackson picks it.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline can talk to a signal call.
And they teasing me when they 23. They take with me.
If you don't feel good about it, let's just check something out.
Pass me by, ba 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 ba. Go to far. I'm a sister kid. That's how I live. I admit it. I've been robbing me. I'm sick of kill. And they're doing too much. I'm coming to get it.
He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line.
That's how I live. Boy, you like I ain't the coach. I would have took you off. I'm sick of kill. I don't wait too much. I'm coming to get it. And then I did something about some
Position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
And this is the Fredo.
To throw is Wilson.
No.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to
fashion show.
So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell.
That season when they 23, straight 23, when they pass me by, ba 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 ba, I'm starting to wonder why.
So it's an empty possession there, and you have to say it's not like him to
I'm
come up
still
short on a
up
kick like
here.
that.
Yeah, it's real
That's
easy
how
for
I
me to say
live.
this, but
I got
anything
it,
in the
get
40 to
it.
49-yard range should be pretty automatic for an NFL
I'm
kicker,
sick.
especially in terms of at least
Oh,
getting
wait
it
so
there.
much, I'm
So you're
coming to
right.
get
That
it.
is a surprise in
I've
this
been
regard.
proud to
And the play on
live.
the
I'm
ground
sick
just
up
shy of
here.
midfield.
That's how I live. I need it.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
I'm sick up here. Going to
Richardson to throw off play action.
somebody knows. Somebody.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
2nd and 10. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another
Stop
one
listening.
away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed, that time lucky that the arm was going
Listen to me
forward.
every
Incomplete
fucking
pass.
play.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Let's go now.
Richardson going on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field.
Blitz that. Why you didn't blitz that?
And he is
Fuck out of
tackled
there.
inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Play action. Now Richardson. Sliding out of the pocket. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the tough spot. Is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Wilson down around his goal line.
Safety.
In the end zone. Down goes Wilson. It's a safety. So troubles here offensively. I tell you, the noise in this dome, that has got to make it harder for these guys to hear.
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't communicate well or get off the snap count properly, it can cause big problems. And this qualifies as a big problem.
Taken in at the 11.
Got it. Ready?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is.
So we know he's listening.
They'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about
Yeah, he listened too much.
into the moment and into the game.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now it's Richardson.
I'm listening, nigga.
A diving catch. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Richardson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
70 Lions. Tag.
They go play action with Richardson.
I got somebody like, I do I read too, but like, I'm fucking
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Normally, being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
This pass left side to Downs. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. This taken in by Downs. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Back goal 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
For another goal. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Look at the superstars. We're taking calls.
And Richardson looks to throw.
Not safe for you. It's just like a pussy little bitch.
And the result here, a pickup.
We can look at superstars. We're going to be taking calls. That is not safe for you.
Richardson looking to throw.
Like a pussy little bitch. Slide down on the flick, when I slide down on the flick, got our song skip, when I slide, bring it down, cause I'm bringing style, got those bullets, got the bullets, but I still ain't Tom Jimmy.
Any stretch of the imagination, but the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
Shane Steichen, aggressive as a play caller. He's going to go for 2 here. They'll let Taylor try and run. Then he's going to go short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning.
I'm going to live superstars.
And the 2-point
We're
attempt
checking calls. Nah, it's not safe for you. You switch like a pussy lip. We really be checking calls.
After the
It's not safe for you. It's like a pussy little bitch. I'm gonna put the stick kind of on the flick, but I still feet, but I'm stuck, but I'm laying down, cause I'm laying down on the feet, but I broke a face, but I still as common criminal.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're traveling.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want the situation all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing is Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw Darren now play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Wilson. Here's one deep for Pickens. He's got
I'll let him. I'll let him. I overran it. I overran it. That's the only reason why he called it. I overran it. It was boring. It was boring. I overran it.
Maybe that is the boost that this offense
ain't gonna run the slums. Yo, we'll be slay. Yo, we'll be slay. Yo, we'll be slay. Hey, I'm gonna run some.
Like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Like the sandwich. And then like the lump. All my niggas slump. All my niggas slump. Got the front. Got the rump bum bum.
Boswell
But
now
then
kicking
you
away
play
after the
come.
touchdown.
Another come. Hey, yo, it's like.
Here
Yo,
comes the
it's like.
return from the middle of the end
Yo,
zone.
it's like. Yo, it's like.
Didn't quite make
Bring
it
it
to the
around slums.
25.
Yo, it's like. Yo, it's like. Yo, it's like. Hey, yo, it's like. Yo, it's like. Yo, it's like. Yo,
The
it's
Colts
like.
come to the line
Busting
ready to
around the
start their
slums.
next drive.
Yo, it's
And with a
like.
little under a minute to go,
Yo, it's
still
like.
time to try to put a
Yo.
drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
That's
And that throw behind his man misses incomplete.
They like peanut butter, she didn't need my jelly.
But as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And he's got Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Richardson looking to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Yo, it's like. Yo, it's like. Yo, it's like. Yo, it's like. Bring around the slums.
On the ready.
Now a 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles. 60. Come on. Set.
Again, it's Richardson. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the first down.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
Coming with.
That is knocked away and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the
I'm a Laker. My bitch is Tuesday. Never fuck without a rubber. They call it honey mustard.
Back to throw.
And 3 rounds.
Pass taken in.
Bust it open for me. Bend it over, bust it open for me. Okay, they can't do the feet. But they're about to push it on the freaking streets. They got the $1 million. $1 million. Ooh. I got the $1 million.
You work on 4th down situations as
$1 million. Ooh. All I want to do is touch it.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Make a tap out. Tap out. Tap out. Tap out. Tap out. And all I want to tap out. Tap out. Tap out. Tap out. Tap out. Man, in the tap out. We're going to make a map out. We're going to find
and they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
70 Ranger.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here.
I'm gonna play this shit. I'm gonna like we're doing yoga in the best. Niggas gonna be lagging.
This has neither the distance nor the accuracy. It's no good, and this will remain a
Niggas gonna be lagging. You got the $1 million.
intermission. It's halftime.
$1 million. Ooh.
And it's a presentation.
I just want to do is touch it.
Welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to
tap
rock for the 3rd.
Tap out. I'm gonna make a tap out. Tap out. Gonna make a tap out. Tap out. Tap out. Tap out.
And we will not see
push
the
it.
dynamic kickoff.
$1 million.
From the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was
Oh,
too
who's got
drastic. I
the
think they
daddy
offer that they
in
need
on
to
the
change
plant?
things too much. I do think the offensive line
I'm
can play a little
lagging.
bit better. And I think they'll
Nigga
try to
got me
open it up
lagging.
more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe
He
have a
got me
running passing
lagging. I
formation
can't
and
throw
pick
the
up its
ball.
pass rushers because they probably
Counts
allowed
on that
too many
ass.
sacks for comfort in the first half.
On that ass.
Third quarter,
He got me lagging. I can't even fucking run. I can't even throw the ball.
Here we go. Here we go.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
See, look.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
This bitch delayed like a motherfucker.
4-yard loss. And now it's third
Look.
down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little
Look,
too
I'm
late. Who
lagging.
knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I should have thrown the ball.
First and 10, Taylor now. He'll get this up to the 47.
Tap out. Tap out. Tap out. Tap out.
47-yard line. Here's second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now the second and 6 at the 47-yard
Back to throw. Richardson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a third and 6.
Ready?
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on fourth down? They'll go for it.
Ready?
They'll go for it. Here's Richardson.
I can't even throw the ball. Nigga got me back.
It's Richardson
Flag.
the game. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall.
My sister, son. My daughter's time in this line.
Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 30.
You took us with the blue line.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up
They
have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Well, the first play of the drive. To move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Wilson. Complete.
The taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. To throw is Wilson. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts will take over here as they get it up to the 24-yard line. The one side back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit. As he...
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Colts will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled
My phone
defensively.
shit.
One play and into the end
Fuck
zone.
who the going?
Following the touchdown,
See, I ain't like it no more. You fucking look.
That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3,
I'm not suicidal. Thought that we were meant to be. You took my heart and made it bleed. I thought you were my ecstasy. Be the depth of me.
Now it's Wilson.
My Hennessy. Like that with my soul from me. We are your ecstasy. Thought that we were meant to be. A lot of suicidal. To me, a bit of suicidal. To me, a love is suicidal. To me, a love is suicidal. Sipping in the sea. Oh. Sipping in the sea. Oh. I don't want to lose my conscience. Thinking all the ecstasy. Be you with the soul of me. And me. Want me down.
Pure, unbridled joy after that.
Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL.
And up my chair.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's
All the line. All the line for me.
Richardson out of the shotgun.
I think it's intercepted
for the 4th
time. I like the massage. All of me. And me.
Working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind.
Then I'm blessing them. And I'm like,
pitch at a time. In this case,
and let our bridges burn. I tell I saw this, I never did. I said I done, I swear to God, you stupid bitch. For me to be, you took my heart and baby, please. You are my ecstasy. I thought you'd be the death of me. This gone my Hennessy. You took my soul from me. I think you are my ecstasy. I thought that will be a to me. With the hands to me. Eternally. And Angelly. Till the C-E-E. Oh. In the C-E-E. Oh. In the C-E-E. Oh. In the C-E-E. Oh.
The Indy offense at the line.
I love the suicidal.
Curious to see Charles about the play calling on this drive.
Suicidal. To me, you love the suicidal.
One-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, what you gonna do about it now?
I just let our bridges burn.
If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands.
That guy, you stupid bitch.
But can't connect as that falls incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
As
We
the
still
drive
about to
goes
lose, bro.
backwards,
I'm
we decide
trolling.
to punt it
I'm listening to
away.
music and trolling at the same time.
Now Austin.
Stupid.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start
I'm
today's
gonna take that
drive.
bitch again.
And it feels like the momentum has
Yay.
shifted. They scored, then their
On the
defense
top.
forces that
Yay.
last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession.
Man, that's
And he
fine. So
goes
keep it
out of
going.
bounds just shy of the 45. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Gotten by a touchdown here before. They just need to keep working their
We're
way
gonna go
downfield.
TikTok.
And when they see openings, take their shots.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Tell them to take that bitch again.
Forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And the Colts will take it as they get it up to the 43-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions against the owner in this ballgame. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands how all these things are manageable. Some throws, yes, but have been a good enough problem where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Incomplete. Good coverage there, forced them to get free, and it's 2nd down. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And the Steelers pressure shows here. He's going to go down. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th,
What that boss
doesn't mean you have
said.
to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield.
Man, fuck these niggas. I'ma spend everything. Fuck these niggas. Sometimes fuck these niggas. Take the night out the head. Fuck these niggas. And fuck these bitches. And fuck these bitches. I said, what these bitches saying? I'm gonna move fuck these bitches. If it ain't broke, don't break it. And if it ain't broke, don't shake, dog. I got nothing. I said, what dog? That will say, motherfucker. That's me. And you think that the same thing. You got 2 shots and 1. I just need my name down. And if you think that they go damn, son. If you think that they go damn, son. I'm getting you the first one from my time. I am, but the crazy thing is, I became one. And I don't like big outfits like this, sickness, dog. Phone call, where I got 10 bathroom, I can shit all day, nigga. And we don't want no problem. Okay, you were going to what's out there. Thank you. And I'm out the door. Fuck that pussy. My bad, that's my bad. And we just stand my thing. Okay, this time, if you promise is my high school. It's good to manage it.
Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
They listen like a motherfucker.
My goodness, in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
The mother is the motherfucker with the money, aka after those.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a
Yeah,
throw
you
off.
the
He's
green
taken
lights.
down. What a
You
huge
do the
play at
green
this point in the
lights.
game.
What?
Now
You
the
do the
Steelers
green
use the
lights.
second of their 3 timeouts.
You gave her
As the
3
clock's going to stop
sides.
with 47
I'm
seconds to
gonna
go
run
in
around
the
and
fourth.
motherfucker. I'm about to turn around this motherfucker. I'm just going to run this motherfucker. That's the motherfucker.
Now
No,
third
you can
down
never
and very
doing,
long.
bitch. You're the best in never doing shit.
Richardson looking to throw it.
Throw the
And
ball.
that is
Yes.
incomplete. But the pressure there on
Yeah,
third
just
down
not.
forcing an errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win, and it may make it if the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with context, that's how you end up winning it.
And the fair catch
That
is
ball was
made
scared.
at about the 27-yard line. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. This is 1st and 10. Here's Wilson.
And man, suck my clip and swallow my bullet. I told you, try it, bro.
Turns it into enemy territory.
I don't care how much you got lagging.
Well, you can see what
My
they were trying
defense
to do.
still gonna
Just send
stop
those
me.
guys out there to make a play, but that is a
Bye. Keep a hard dig for your girlfriend or I belong. You want this? You want this? I want. I'm kind of losing interest because she's losing interest too. Find you somebody I got you. No, you. That's not it. You don't have to find me anybody.
Yeah, you gotta find me somebody. See, that's the thing.
You don't have to find me anybody.
She has to find me somebody. That's the thing.
Like the thing is, knowing Rob, knowing he has a baby face, the females are gonna come. It's like the females are gonna come regardless.
Literally.
Like the one that. All right, it don't count as cheating. It really doesn't count as cheating because we didn't make it official. I never said she was my girl.
Yeah.
I didn't lie with her.
Nigga low-key called the bait out, but okay.
I didn't claim her. I claimed her here and there when like.
Nigga called the bait last night, but okay. Yeah, back to the saying.
I didn't call her bae. I didn't call her bae. I didn't call her bae. The way you was calling Naya, baby.
That's cap. That's cap. That's cap. That's cap. On G-O-D, that's cap. On G-O-D, I never called her babe.
from South Philly. Close to 70,000.
But she still ain't come online, bro. Like,
Your baby mama.
The home of the Eagles.
wow. Wow. Wow.
At least I ain't called Janae that.
Wow. Babe. Nigga can't be delusional though. What you trying to say?
The veteran Christmas ready to get
What you trying to say?
And we're underway here in South Philly. And this one is fielded in the
Leave it at. Let me text bro, because
it'll come out to the 30.
What you doing, my man? Come here.
I'm mute.
I guess he going up in there.
You remember? Because he know. Yo, you ever been in Desires?
Yeah, I'm in Desires.
You know who Cherry is?
Cherry, no.
Yeah, she was one of the owners. She been trying to push up on me for a minute. It's like her 14th time calling me. Fine shit.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get a sack on the opening snap of the game.
This is a defensive coordinator just testing the waters. How is your protection plan? Do you have a plan for any linebacker or second-level pressures? Well, I think we got the
your bad, bro. I did everything I can as like a loyal man, right?
On the guy.
Calling her phone, she declined my call. Texting her phone, I get late reply.
as they look for their first points of the game.
And she joins the call, says she's going to join back. He never comes back. And then you just be doing extra, bro. I ain't going to lie to you, bro. And it's hasn't even been 2 days yet. You know what I'm saying? It's only been a day. And but still, like, what gets me is, the thing is, she came to me. Like, I didn't go to her. Like, yo, I want to start talking to you and shit like that.
Sure. That's so crazy how they do it. So.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris.
So, but, hey, Keone. All right, he's deafened. I'm going to text your phone real quick.
Okay.
They'll break the huddle.
But don't say nothing. Don't say nothing to him. Don't tell him, like, if he asks him, he say no.
Okay.
He's taken down just shy of 10.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. Some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On first down, right back to Harris.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line.
If you don't mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm just curious.
Defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
And that big offensive line clearing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I don't know if you're ready for this. This is fine.
No, the whole I knew Hollywood way back, like when I was still 21. I knew Hollywood. From way back with me, Ron, PJ, Wilson, Leia, Jada, you, wait, I don't know. Minnie.
Me too, right?
Adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
That's what me and Hollywood before me and Hollywood go way back before I even changed my name.
Back out to pick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
Hold on, let me get my glasses.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
No, I'm just blind. Oh no, play with them. I wear my glasses for fun.
That's natural. That's natural for you.
Yes, it's natural.
Yes. Short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Oh, is this your mic?
Again, and here comes
the settings do you use April, the equal, like the equal? Yes, April. Never heard it. The nigga, that shit, the equalizer shit that niggas be using.
No, that shit don't work. Y'all can do it. That shit never worked.
No,
that's Bookie? That's what Bookie? That's what Bookie? Bye.
What's up, boo? What's up, boo?
No, she gotta get the fuck. Bye. Fuck on my face. Fuck on my face, man. Fuck.
Hey, look at you gonna eat your ass when you cook around.
Yo, what?
They'll try to run it.
I don't fucking know. So last night, niggas go boom, boom, boom. She was like, oh, she gonna tell me, you wanna get on Roblox? They go talk about something. Oh, I changed my mind.
They have all their options on the table.
Hey, you right, babe? Oh, fuck with you, little nigga. Look at my face, nigga.
Keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
I don't play those type of games. I stand on business. I don't care what nigga talking about.
He'll run with Harris. Powering forward.
I ain't rock.
Oh, baby, you're in business.
Dang, I forgot she got two accounts. Fuck.